We moved the ball well. Thought we moved the ball better. Got down to the red zone pretty quick, which was good. We hit some more explosives. I thought the defense did a good job against the run. Created some turnovers. It's just all kind of fresh on my mind right now. We did a lot of situational work. We did more situational work. 2-minute end of game. Thought the quarterbacks did a really good job. I thought the coaches coming out here for the first time, we made it more game-like. We got on the real game headsets. We got guys up in the booth. We have some new coaches trying to get guys where they'll be on game day, try to get the communication right. We mixed in more field goal, making it more game-like. That was the big thing for today. Kind of get a feel for, we don't have a preseason game and this is it. And now it's, camp's pretty much over and now it's time to go to work.
John McDonald told us that he has an open line of communication with them. How does that manifest and how do you see that?
I think all of our players should have open lines of communication with all of our coaches. I mean, that's how I want it. Players are constantly on our floor, in our offices. We need to know how they're doing, not just football-wise, but outside of football. And that's the world we live in. And I want these guys comfortable, knowing that they can come and talk to us about anything. And then as far as football goes, come ask questions. If you like something, tell us. If you don't, let us know. And that's how I think the relationship is with Phil and John and Shimmy. Shimmy's doing a great job with those guys, and I thought the coaches did a good job today.
Has Coach Shimko had an increased role in the staff this year? It seems like he's more involved.
Coach Shimko is going to coach our quarterbacks. And sorry that I haven't mentioned that earlier. I want John to coach the whole offense. I want him freed up to go into the O-line room, into the running back room, into the tight end room, into the receiver room. John's coached a lot of different positions, and I want him to oversee it and make sure everything is in line with exactly how he wants it. Coach Shimko played quarterback. Coach Shimko is the assistant quarterback coach of the Seahawks. Him and Phil and Emmett have an awesome relationship, and I think when you can coordinate and you don't have to coach a position and be in that meeting all the time, you can spend time doing other things that are really important to the offense. So that was important to me. So yeah, Steve's done an awesome job. I think both quarterbacks, if you ask them, would tell you that. I think he's a star in this profession, and he's got a great relationship with those guys.
You say the defense against the run. Now, is that just more or less the line, or is that how the line works, the linebacker stepping up, or how did that kind of...
It's everybody. It's what coverages are we playing? Are we going to load the box or play with two safeties deep? Are we going to pressure, or are we not going to pressure? So I think today was a combination of everything. We mixed up a bunch of things schematically. Like I told you, we have some stuff that's new, and I think we're starting to use that a little bit more for those situations. I think it's coaching and playing at all three levels: D-line, linebacker, secondary.
How have kind of those guys kind of evolved over time, even back? Because defenses don't really play just base 4 teams. 5 defensive backs and 3 down linebackers, 2 linebackers. How has that kind of just evolved to have all these guys be able to do that?
Well, are you going to match personnel? If they put 3 wideouts on the field, or are we going to put 3 Ds and 2 safeties on the field? If they want to put 4 wideouts on the field, do I want 4 corners and 1 safety on the field? If they want to line up with 1 back, 2 tight ends, and 2 backs, so I want to play Sam, Mike, and Will. If they want to line up in 2 tight ends, 2 backs, and 1 wide receiver, do we want to have 3 DBs on the field? So do you want to match personnel, or do you just want to line up and play? And I've been around teams that do it both, right? But that's why you're starting to see that. There's speed in this conference. Do you want to put speed out to match it, or do you want to get big? And that's what you have to decide.
And then kind of leading off of that, when you have these linebackers who can fade back or see if these can step up, how do you kind of recruit, develop the whole gamut of guys who are now like that hybrid? Is that something that you specifically look for out of guys, or is that something that you can teach a guy who comes in?
You want to recruit guys with speed and length because you can shrink the field. And that's what we need to play good defense in this conference. That's what we need to play good overall in this conference. Speed and length. Guys who can run from sideline to sideline and shrink the field. But if you don't have those guys, you coach them up. And you teach them how to play with great fundamentals and technique, and you go out and do your job. I feel good where the O-line is right now. Drew practiced yesterday, so I'm surprised you guys didn't ask me that question.
That's Andy. That's
so
all Andy.
Andy's. So Drew practiced yesterday. So, like I said, I feel good about that. And then I think how the O-line is right now today, will pretty much be how the O-line goes forward. I like the way it's kind of gelled together the last few days. The nice part about missing some of those guys that we did for a short period of time, we got a lot of those younger guys a lot of reps, which is going to help us. We're young there. We all know that, right? So we just got to keep getting them better and get the experience and get them going. But I like that group right now.
I think we talked to Jackson a little bit. When you have a guy who swaps from like offensive line, defensive line, or back and forth, is it like what goes into that? The mentality, the physical strength, all that goes into that. Like what kind of dictates and helps him out?
What helps him?
Or both, him or someone in general.
You just look at the traits, right? You know, we look at the D-line. Jackson's a guy who, you know, truthfully was a little bit buried, and the kid wants to play. So he came to us and said, Coach, I'll play O-line. He saw that we were losing a lot of guys. So one, you got to respect that, which I have a tremendous amount of respect for him, coming in and saying that, and the guy's been here forever. Then he steps in and he's done a great job. It's just his mindset. It's what he's all about. He's a good athlete. He's tough. He's smart. He's had a really good camp. He's going to play this year, and he knows that. And he should be proud of himself, and he should be really excited about what he's accomplished in a short period of time. I mean, he's a good football player. He will help us win games this year. I'm very confident.